Yo, what's up everyone, it's Zag and we're back with another Windows video. We all know Windows 11 is supposed to be this super clean modern upgrade, right? Well, it is, but fresh out of the box, it's not always running at peak performance. You know, I like to get the absolute most out of my tech, and that means diving into settings, tweaking things, and really making it mine. So, whether you just got a brand new PC with Windows 11 preloaded, or you're like me and love a fresh install, trust me, these few tweaks we're about to go over, they make all the difference. We're talking smoother performance, a cleaner experience, and just overall a better way to use Windows 11. Stick around and you'll be surprised how much better your PC experience can be. Alright, first things first, before we even think about customizing anything, we gotta make sure the foundation is solid. That means updates, people, and I'm not just talking about the big Windows updates, though those are important too. I'm talking drivers. Think of them like the software that lets your hardware talk to the operating system. Outdated drivers? That's like trying to have a conversation through a tin can telephone, messy and frustrating. You might run into weird glitches, performance issues, even compatibility problems. So, how do you avoid it? Easy. Head over to Windows Update in Settings. Let it do its thing, check for everything, and install. Now, sometimes, especially for things like graphics cards, you'll want to go directly to the manufacturer's website. They usually have the latest and greatest drivers available. Just saying, if you're not into manually hunting down drivers, these tools can be lifesavers. Okay, next up we're decluttering. Imagine buying a brand new house, but it comes pre-furnished with furniture you don't like and will never use. That's bloatware. These are apps pre-installed on your system that you probably don't want or need. And the worst part, they take up space, slow things down, and clutter up your beautiful fresh install. Now some bloatware is easy to get rid of. Just go into Settings, then Apps, and uninstall the ones you don't want. But sometimes manufacturers like to hide them or make them difficult to remove. Don't worry, I got you. You can use PowerShell, which is like the command prompt's cooler, more powerful sibling. There are commands you can use to uninstall even the most stubborn bloatware. But hey, if you're not comfortable messing around with PowerShell, no judgment here. There are some excellent third-party tools specifically designed to obliterate bloatware. Super convenient. Alright, let's talk privacy, because in this digital age it's more important than ever. Windows 11 by default collects a lot of data about how you use your computer. Now, some people don't mind this, but personally, I like to keep my digital life private. The good news is, Windows 11 gives you a good amount of control over these settings. You can go into Settings, then Privacy and Security, and fine-tune everything to your liking. But let's be real, going through all those settings can be tedious. If you want to streamline the process, there's a fantastic tool called O&O Shutup 10++. It basically gives you a central dashboard to control all those privacy-related settings. Trust me, this tool is a game changer if you're serious about keeping your data private. Alright, now that we've got the essential stuff out of the way, let's have some fun and make this Windows 11 installation feel like home, shall we? And where do we spend most of our time? That's right, the Start menu and taskbar. Windows 11 made some changes, some good, some debatable. But the beauty of it is you can customize it to your liking. Don't like the centered taskbar? No problem, you can easily move it back to the left. Not a fan of all those recommended files cluttering up your Start menu? Easy fix, just disable that feature. But we're not stopping there. Want even more control? There are some awesome third-party tools that give you insane levels of customization. Start 11 is a great one. It lets you bring back the classic Windows 10 Start menu, complete with all the customization options you could ever want. The point is, don't settle for the default look and feel. Make it yours. Move things around, change the colors, try different layouts, and find what works best for you. Alright, we've made it to the good stuff, squeezing every ounce of performance out of your Windows 11 machine. Because let's be real, nobody likes a slow computer. Now, Windows 11 is pretty good performance-wise, but there are always ways to make it even snappier. We're talking about fine-tuning those settings that might look pretty but can hog resources. First up, visual effects. Those fancy animations and transparencies? Yeah, they look cool, but they can also slow things down, especially on older hardware. Go into Settings, then System, then About, and click on Advanced System Settings. Under Performance, click Settings, and then choose Adjust for Best Performance. Don't worry, it won't make your computer look like it's from the Stone Age, but it will definitely make it feel faster. Next up, Startup Apps. These are the programs that launch automatically when you boot up your computer. And let's be honest, you probably don't need all of them running in the background. Head over to Settings, then Apps, then Startup, and disable the ones you don't use regularly. Here you can see which apps are using battery in the background and limit their activity. We're in the home stretch now. We've optimized Windows, we've locked down our privacy. Now it's time to add the finishing touches with some essential software. These are the apps that I personally use and recommend to everyone to enhance their Windows 11 experience. First up, the browser. I mean, we all spend a lot of time browsing the web, so you need a browser that's fast, secure, and feature-rich. My top picks are Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. Both are excellent choices, and it really comes down to personal preference. Next, security. Look, you can never be too careful when it comes to online security, so having a good antivirus is crucial. I recommend going with a reputable paid option like Norton 360 or Bitdefender Total Security. They offer comprehensive protection against viruses, malware, and other online threats. Of course, we need something to manage our files. File Explorer is fine, but sometimes you need something more powerful. That's where a third-party file manager comes in. Explorer 2 is a great option. It's super customizable and gives you way more control over your files. Let's not forget about productivity. Microsoft Office is the gold standard, but if you're looking for a free alternative, LibreOffice is fantastic. It has everything you need to create documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. Now for all my media junkies out there, you need a solid media player. VLC Media Player is a classic for a reason. There you have it, folks. Those are the 6 essential things I do every single time I set up a fresh install of Windows 11. These tweaks ensure that your system runs buttery smooth, stays secure, and feels personalized to you. Whether you're a casual user just browsing the web or a power user who needs to squeeze every bit of performance, these tips will save you time, frustration, and maybe even a few headaches down the road. Don't forget to smash that like button if you found this video helpful, subscribe for more tech tips and tricks, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. As always, thanks for watching.